Good evening, guys. Ooh, boop. There's boopsness.
Nothing but boopness.
One boop for you, one boop for you.
Double boobs for the ladies.
Can we pull those into the room? I'm thinking for the boop. They're booping all over the place. Can't see anything. I think I'm in a wall.
Looking for cracks again.
Oh no. There's no cracks here.
Disappointed.
Yes. There should always be a crack. Oh my god. I really can't see anything. Dead yet? Yeah. Yay! Gonna be so. I'll put up food and stuff after the crash is done. What's that smell?
The long wait.
Yeah, they're announcing the next expansion in April. They said that today.
Ooh, they did?
Yeah, I posted about it on Discord earlier today. So
And you still have mini patch, probably.
probably. Yeah, I don't expect
Yeah, we
it
still
to come
got
out.
9.2.5, which is the cross-faction raiding and that.
Yeah, I don't expect the expansion to come up this summer. Maybe sometime in the fall. Who knows? But it's there.
Come on, guys, hurry up and kill these real dolls.
Oh, is that what it is?
They're all there for Daddy Denatrius.
That would make sense.
What are real dolls?
Ooh, that.
Another thing you don't want to Google.
Gotta get polluted now.
I'm gonna Google it.
Oh no!
Oh god, don't!
Ew.
Their presence upsets the cycle.
I mean, there's normal people in the world.
Must be restored.
Oh, you know, some people marry those things.
Yeah, I mean, it would be less nagging, I guess.
Okay, so for this one we actually did the first stage a bit, not really complete. So the type of war, that's basically your tank swap thing. Don't know how many. They basically said swap when the
It said
hit in the face.
It said swap when the debuff drops off.
Yeah, when the swap when the debuff drops off. So that is the blast boss. Then the one you want to interrupt, because she does the it's like on Necrotic Wake, she does a hit that places a massive absorb. That's prototype of duty. She does a blast from time to time that needs to be interrupted. Most important mechanic we have is the one where you have, we saw the spot in the center growing. So essentially the minute that happens, all DPS switch to killing ads. Just ignore boss's skill ads, otherwise we're basically wiped because the floor is getting covered with goop. Not sure if you want to split. I think we can just what they advise is making a range to the melee group, and the range starts further the stuff, and the melee group starts close. That's one thing that they do. Technically, they should die quick enough, so splitting or not splitting shouldn't really matter. Then the healer mechanic is the one where you get the debuff that Mess was so gleefully dispelling last time. The only thing that debuff is permanent in the group. So that's what Duty does. She places these shields, like Elven Path of Ascension. The person with the debuff, so you have the whatever little cloud above your head, should just run under a dome, then get dispelled, because otherwise it does a massive raid-wide boom, and then run out, because as long as you're under it, you can't get healed and you can't do damage. And it rotates. Every 30 seconds, there is a debuff. The debuff expires every 30 seconds, so you want to make sure that you dispel before that hits, but each time you dispel, it jumps to the next person, so it's going to be like rotation of people going in and out the orbs, and each time somebody is in, they can get dispelled, but not before that.
Ooh, there's a massive AoE damage as well when dispelled. And
Yeah,
not in
that's the
shield.
thing. Yeah, that's the thing. So you want to have it in the shield. And then that's for those two. And then when those two, you want to put those two equally at 50%, because if one of those two is at 50%, they go away. And they return later on with the same HP as they left, and you have to kill them all 4 at the same time at that point. So you kind of want to have that 50% split before they take off. Then you get the Natrius and the other one, which I forgot.
The Winter Quake.
Essentially, you're gonna get a lot of things storming all over the place. It's gonna be really fun. You're gonna get AoE all over the place. The Natrius is going to do is Racking Pain on tanks. Same principle, turn away from the raid so that the Racking Pain doesn't hit the raid. You'll get sucked in like we did on Castle Nathria, and then you have to run out, because the further you're away from the suck, the less damage you get from the blast afterwards. In the meantime, you have to avoid stuff. I'm hoping that on normal we don't get the blobs under our feet. Didn't check the log for that. Essentially, there is a certain effect that when you get sucked in, you run out. At the same time, you also spawn blobs, so more stuff to dodge. And then, was there something else that was of importance? And I forgot. Yeah, the most important part of that fight for the healers. Then, you know those pods that used to spawn, like seedling pods that you had on Castle Nathria? Well, those seedling pods will now spawn, and we'll have to heal them up. And if they die, they do boom. If they get healed up, they give us a healing buff for 25 seconds. And technically, if you want to do it really good, you actually heal them in turns so that you get a very long extended healing debuff of plus 75% because it stacks. So it's 25% per seed normally. That's the invigorating bloom. And there you go. It's even on normal. It's even 50%. So that's a massive amount of healing that it basically happens when it that you can do after they go boom. I'm just gonna check if Hand of Destruction.
It did show it in the video
Yeah.
when I looked earlier.
But the videos actually show normal and heroic, so I'm just checking. But indeed, it says sinful projection. So yeah, it's gonna happen. Essentially, you're gonna see a lot of shit happen in phase 2, and then in phase 3, when you get all of them together at 50% HP and we mow them all down, everything overlaps, but in sequence. So it should be maintainable. But you'll have AoE on the floor, you'll get the suck, you'll get the boom, you get the blast, you get the 3 ads spawning, you get the seeds, everything. So yeah, gonna get interesting at that point. Anyway, let's have a look. Do you kind of want to have the hero unless at when they're all 4 together?
Are you going to mark the seed you want us to heal?
Well,
Or
we can try. I think you can try. You can try if you can. I'm not sure if we can actually. We'll have to see if we can actually sequence them properly. I would like to
Okay.
try, but we'll see. Would be good if we can sequence them nicely. But I think I'll have to see at which speed they decay, because that's also the other thing. Don't know how quickly they wither. We'll see.
Can do.
I can make Miss Assist. Miss can mark if she wants to. Yeah, I know.
freedom!
That's what Svet does. He volunteers others. I think he's kind of like a project. I think he's like a project manager in real life. That or a team lead or something.
5,
Might be.
2, 1.
Right. So stack. If you can interrupt prototype of duty, do so. And try to keep them down at 50% equally. Add spawn, kill the ads. Bosses can't really be moved at this point. So just they die pretty quick normally. I go back on boss.
To the Archon.
Okay, we got the things now. So if somebody gets a debuff, the swirly on you get under the thing. So Svet and I think Raula.
Mhm. Can you go inside the
Go
thing,
inside
bro?
the thing, Raula, or you're gonna murder us. Because it's ticking off really slowly. Okay, apparently it's not
It's
jumping
fine.
like crazy, that's good. Actually, there is an ad up here, I would say. Kill the ads again.
Can you
Putting on-
go inside the dome, young father?
Yeah, I will go in the middle one. There we go. Yeah, try to interrupt those gloom bolts, because you see those people getting hit, and those are massive absorbs.
Looks like their health is shared.
Oh, that's convenient. Okay,
Or we
Next
did
two.
Here
very
come next
precisely,
two.
yes.
yeah, the next two buddies. Try
There
to
you
Hit
stack-
me, daddy!
Do you want us to put him to the middle? That's
Stack
kind of
him,
what.
stack him. Yeah, it's in the middle, if you can. But you have to interrupt her. Seeds are gonna spawn.
They take a while to deplete, or was it me?
No, they took their. Yeah, no, they're pretty. But we were also. We were focusing them. So. But we got a buff, which is nice. Watch out
Double.
for the stampedes. All the pets now. think I overdid it a bit. I'm on the spam healing on the things.
It did look like they went faster on the video though.
And get out.
Oh, how I've missed that.
Okay, avoid those or you get stunned.
I missed the line, Scorp, though. Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah, I
red,
missed
red.
them. Yes, yes. I missed the entire fight.
Shit, my things dropped.
Okay, all four.
Bring
Straight
it.
for them. Try and stack him, and then do the most glorious hero moment in the history of game, apparently.
See her out.
But it's gonna be ads normally spawning soon. That's new. Ah yeah, the swirlies. Avoid those if you can. I do have the impression that they're not going down equally.
No.
Ah!
Kill one to see what happens.
No, you have to wait 20 seconds. So they have to die within 20 seconds of each other.
Stop on war.
Need more on Sire.
Too much of the absorbs going out. Yeah. Get that seed if you want the healing buff. You don't want it to go boom. Yeah. Well, not bad for a first attempt.
Oh no.
They don't look like they're getting back up if it's between 20 seconds.
I don't know.
Heroic only, maybe?
Maybe.
I have no idea.
Apparently it's heroic only. The only thing you don't want to have is that the seed goes boom. One of those seeds is gonna go. The star one is gonna go boom. It's not gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Did we get our
reset.
rest off?
No. You didn't have resist left.
Alright.
I was trying to heal the siege.
I know. There was the other one as well. There were two. I saw. You were mixing and mingling. Not too. Well, we saw the entire fight now, so kind of know what to expect.
That wasn't as bad as I expected.
The last big boom of damage on the last phase is. Did we do something wrong?
It yelled to seek shelter, but there wasn't any shelter.
Yeah, no. I think it was there. Yeah, I think there was an overlap there. That the game said. I think it was fine, honestly. Did we get a big boom?
Don't think so. I
'Cause
think
from
the
what I could
swirlies
tell,
got
it
us
was-
up
I
at
think
guard.
the main problem I saw was more the fact that there was just the overall damage going out and the fact that there were absorb casts going out. The amount of healing you have to push in one target when those absorbs are in is really massive.
And we know swirlies happen.
Now the swirlies happened at the end. I think there was, I think it's all random which effect you get.
Still not too bad though. Not too bad. 2 wipes, and we have like a.
You can actually even, apparently, you could get like 3 times the center casts if you're
Hmm.
unlucky. So I mean, it's all random.
Random. Oh, I thought it would be more hectic. It was hectic. Hectic. Blah, blah, blah.
We did good for a first attempt.
Oh, definitely.
Now watch as we'll never reach that stage again now for the rest of the night.
Don't jinx it.
Aw.
And people call me a negative Nancy.
You will always be the real negative Nancy T.
2, 1.
I'm more the
Necessity is a raid leader.
I'm more the disappointed Nancy, I think. That's
Don't forget the interrupt.
Oh, it's sneaking in.
Shadow and Brawler.
Beware.
that's
Doom and gloom.
tricky and misty. When you can get under the orb. But not for the moment. I mean, I know the shit is growing, so.
Oh.
Hey, that's not 50%.
It's close enough.
The gravity of your sin falls upon you.
Go team, go
Seems
go
so
team.
good.
Ah, wah, wah, wah. Oh, come on.
Beware.
Wouldn't call it a stampede though, it's a slow crawl.
All the bits.
Like go on a conga line so you can just sidestep it.
Ah,
Remember, spread out as well because you have the 4 orbs that will spawn from you. Try not to get hit.
off they go.
Beware.
Seeds. I buffed both of them for healing.
Ah.
Beware. Beware.
Hey!
Nice!
Nice.
Good job, guys!
Good job.
It's a fun fight, to be honest.
That is a very fun
That is
fight.
fun. I totally thought that would be so chaotic when I watched the video. I was like, oh my god!
I think the most of those videos are heroic. We're
It might
we're
be, but it was like, ah!
semi-safe from that.
Yeah, the real challenge is gonna be heroic. We have to die all at the same time.
Yes.
I remember those 4 in Zuldazar.
Okay, so this one, you see there. I don't even know on normal. It basically looked at the text.
I almost pulled because I thought it was trash.
No. So the one in front of us is the boss, and I only see 2 platforms. So I am assuming on normal it's only 2. Essentially, he will spawn those. That's beginning of sick
You know.
because wait. Okay.
What the fuck's so unstable malt?
Okay, so there's
Oh,
two
it's this
phases:
one.
a boss phase and that phase.
I were watching this earlier.
Okay, so you'll get people that will get targeted with stuff. You kind of want to have them stacked behind the raid. So we'll basically just you take the bot because I'm wondering something. Let me check something on because I don't see a positioning setting.
Uh-huh.
The room looks different actually than it is on. Okay, this
I
is
think
the
this is
room.
just a trash tea.
Ah, yeah, this is trash. I was taunting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's trash. No, I was getting confused because of all the stuff that's spawning here. This is trash. Ugh.
It's fine. I was confused too.
It's
No,
okay.
'cause all of a sudden-
I can be tired after a long Monday too.
Because I was looking at the room. I was like, this room isn't right.
Those things are immune to taunts. Ones.
Ah, well,
It's chasing
Yeah.
me.
the usual with
Maybe you
usual
have to
things that
look at
fail.
it to stop, like Karazhan? No? Oh, doesn't work.
Stare it down. Oops.
Whoa! Whee!
We killed Tado. Or Tado killed himself.
Dear Lord.
Splat.
They're doing bullshit.
I think that's the main reason why you don't want that ad to spawn in the boss fight.
Which one? The big roly poly?
Yeah, the one that when he dies does the big boom.
Oh.
Yeah, the round earth element.
That would make
Good
sense.
news. After killing the 4, we got a teleporter nearby.
Oh, that's good. You know what that is?
But usually the trash before boss is a prelude what the boss is going to be doing.
There he is.
Ah, there is the correct one. And that is the correct room. Okay, so if you look at the left and right hand side of the room, you see like 4 spots where trash can spawn. During the trash phase, you'll get one of these ads that can spawn. They have different kind of mechanics. The one that you want to, you get a chance to select which ad you do not want. Technically, if Skull at any given point in time, if Skull spawns, you want to kill that thing as quickly as possible so that you don't get that ad as an active ad, because otherwise it gets messy. That's the one which you just had, which did the big boom and stuff. The other ones, if there is an order, no, there shouldn't be really an order for it. Kill order should be in normal, acquisition, degeneration, and guardian. Let's... So acquisition, degeneration, and guardian. So normally the kill order is this: Skull. If you get an ad that spawns, either if Skull spawns, kill Skull. If X spawns and Skull spawns, kill Skull. If X spawns and the other one on the other side of the room spawns, kills Cross. And anyway, Cross Skull
Square.
is prio.
Square.
You want to have a square? I'll give you a square.
That was the kill order back in TBC.
There you go. So that's essentially you don't want that ad to spawn. Essentially, that's it. Okay. Positioning wise, normally you kind of just want to tank him. Let's say because I'm just kind of gonna. You wanna have Bloodlust on the end. Not sure where you wanna tank him. Think you tank him center. No, not necessarily. You can actually tank. Yeah, no, wait. Right.
On the move. That's where I want to tank him.
Yeah. So basically, you want to face him away from the raid per usual. Everybody is stacked up pretty close to the boss. You can tank him in the center if you want to action.
Okay.
Then the thing is you'll have the circle casts during the fight. So what you want to do is people will get targeted with something, and when they explode, they will even leave an orb on the floor. So what they advise is that you basically, if you tank on, oh, that's a misclick. Anyway, so if you tank on diamond, you'll face him away from the raid. The raid will be on nipple, and then people will drop their shit in the direction of triangle. That's the general idea. You can keep the markers maybe just for guidance. So DPS on nipple, and then if you get stuff on you, a circle on you, you move out and you go towards triangle. A reason for that is you normally leave stuff on the floor, and that stays. So you kind of want to keep on rotating. And you'll get a second debuff that can despawn what happens there. So the idea is essentially kind of make like a pattern of, let's say, debuffs here in the back of the room, and then later on you get another debuff that can remove them. That's essentially the boss phase. You kind of want to keep the room clean. And then the trick is, I think that's basically it. Let's see. I think that's basically the main tactic. Okay. Yeah, so you get marked with a circle, then basically you drop the modes. If you get marked with an arrow, you get a debuff that you can just stand next to something that, let's say, that is untriggered, and then you go boom, but the stuff, let's say, disappears. The boss does a knockback. So you want to position yourself, when you come back after you dropped your shit, you want to position yourself that you don't get knocked into whatever you dropped. So tank is basically a face away from raid, and at 100% energy, the boss will spawn the ads in the corner of the rooms, and that's the kill order, where you have skull, square, and skull, cross, and square. Normally, when the ads are being created, you want to stack in the circles that are in the corners of the room. You'll see those. That should be on the ad platforms. And that's basically it. That should be basically it.
So what's the no switch for tanks?
Tank switch, I think it's not listed. Let's see.
I'm just looking along ahead.
It's on heroic. Apparently, not on normal. Because there you have the ability that you have the monkey ability again, resonance and kinetic resonance, and then you can't take 2 hits of the same.
Ability?
Yeah, no.
So dumb.
From what I can tell, there is no tank swap. You can check in the log, in the actual adventure guide, maybe, just to be sure.
Yeah, I looked.
Doesn't seem to be a tank ability, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a bash.
I'll just say if it hurts.
Dado is trying to roll for the sword. Oh.
I don't think grabs is it? Is he just showing it? I don't know.
It's I don't
Well,
know.
he put a question marker behind, so.
Thought it was off this one. I thought it was off this one.
I'm assuming we're rolling, I'm not sure.
Looks like. It looks like it.
So are we rolling or not?
Yeah, I said, we
Yeah?
said yes, so yeah, roll.
Oh, never mind.
Aw. I assume you guys would. I don't like all these balls.
4, 2, 1.
Okay, so just get behind them.
Pretty.
Yeah, you still have to avoid stuff, Mez.
Oh,
Circles, circles are going towards the spot there. In see, that's the thing you want to move. If you get the circle on you, you kind of want to get out of the ring. Knockback is incoming, apparently. There we go. And we exploded nearly all of them, so that's why you have the goop there on the floor. Circles out. You can, if it's normal, we can try to just keep the knockback again.
I don't see anything on him, no. Oh, so the destruction energy
Maybe,
thing.
yeah, you can, yeah, maybe you can, maybe just wanna.
Yeah, we switch on that one.
Yeah. Circles out. So they don't. Knockbacks, try not to get knocked back into the circle things you put down. Those are things they don't really mention in the game. So now there should be somewhere. There you go, get into a circle where an ad is. Because there is an AoE incoming. Get to skull. And kill it before it can spawn. And it spawned.
I lost the little ones.
Yeah, the little ones you don't care too much. Just kill them.
His
Just
hand, give me a hand!
That's
Yeah, the
gonna
big
be the
one's,
one that the big one's gonna boom. See, that's why you don't want that. Maybe so. That's the reason why I kind of want to have the. That's it. You know what? Agree that we just stack the boss more in the corner next to Skull, so that we
Yeah,
don't
like
have
over-
that much travel time. That we don't have that much travel time like we have now. And people with the orbs, when you get the circles on you, you just haul ass out of the raid when you can. Takes its time to form, so.
Yes, it's in Yata.
I think you see him in the middle, meditating in lotus
No, I didn't.
position, and the orbs.
Oh my god, he's in Yata in another universe. Woo.
At least you got the tooth. That's the tooth faces, actually.
So that's all.
That's
All of
all.
it.
Yeah.
But the orbs are so pretty
Yeah.
when they fly around.
Oh, they're all over there.
Life pro tip: don't touch them. I touched two and it hurt.
Yeah. I too was like, oh, so beautiful. That.
Yeah.
It's like a Jacob's ladder. The electricity that goes up and down. Mostly up. Ooh, pretty. Yeah.
Must touch pretty glowing things. am fast. What was it? Destruction blast. That's the one we got on us.
Okay, and so that blast is the one you can use if we didn't actually get to use it, the deconstructing blast. But that's the one you can use to clear the stuff he leaves behind. But technically, I mean, I think what we want to do, based on what I just saw, the room is much bigger than expected. So what I think you want to do is you just want to tank at Skull. If people get the circles on them, just move next to the zone. So, like for example, move to green, move to the next pillar. You have, and then such that when you get the actual circles, you just move out to there. There's not much distance you have to cover, so just drop shit there and then go back to behind the boss and keep filling the room. So if you put stuff down, put it, let's say, in the area of green. Try to make a poo line, for example. I don't know. Whatever. All the poo on the floor.
The poo line.
Just make that green triangle like the poo spot, and we'll see. And if you get the warning of the knockback, just make sure you're on the opposing side, like purple, so that you basically get knocked away from the poo. My poo doesn't sparkle like that.
If you down some glitter, it will.
I think maybe if I eat some sparkles, it might, little stars.
Yeah, they sell edible glitter.
Yeah, edible. There we go. But the idea is really to really focus down. That it's like with what was it's not Croesus, the big guy with the beam that rotated, where you had to choose which ad you had to kill. Same principle here. Focus is always on.
I know which one you mean. When's the balls? Rolling balls.
Yeah, the one with the balls that rolled around, and then the big beam in the middle of the room. The one where Nino went.
Yeah, that one.
Fuck nuts. That was the one. Yeah. Anyway.
Waiting on score because he was low.
If you want to cosplay as a unicorn, I think you need to shit rainbow poo, not sparkle.
Oh, no, they fart rainbows and shit glitter.
Alright.
And they taste funny.
Alright. Well, it is then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, circles to the side. Good. Go back to the group. Deconstruction. That circle you can use to blow up the orbs. Matt. Same principle. Not back. Try to be on the side where you don't get hit into the things. Circle of Doom.
Doom!
Second circle of Doom. Drop the shit. If you get knocked back, try not to get knocked into that shit. If you get deconstruction on you, those circles, get them on the orbs. They blow up the orbs if you don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I
how
didn't
you
want to go through.
that's fine. Boom. Another boom. Circles. That's the shit. Knock back, watch out. Nearly there for the ad phase. Synthesize. Whatever circle okay, we got one spawning here, so go for the ad. Be in the circle, by the way. Outside the circle, you get massive damage. Good.
Do you want us to stay here or move to?
Get all the little buddies over here. It's basically just now AoE murder. Also.
Lots of mind.
We have to change for next one, don't we?
It could change, but you kind of want to be at Skull again, to be honest. Because, I mean, the chance of getting Skull... it's randomness from what I can get. So if you're putting it on Cross now, that might actually be a problem later on. Because we got to get to the entire minefield to get to Skull. Unless you clear it with the bomb that you have on you now.
Keep ours clear.
Yeah. Knock back, watch out. Okay, I see art. It shifted position. I didn't see that big ad moved. That's something I didn't realize. My bad. Knock back, watch out. Okay, that's for killing the ones that are still alive. If you don't stand in the coop if you don't have to. And that's the stuff that makes this thing spawn, so get out. Knock back, watch out. And we'll get the next phase soon. Guess one more. The constructions can be used to clear. And add again.
Oops, stood in the thing too long.
Well, that's good at least. They swap around.
Don't run through those things. You make big spots on the floor. And they stay. Okay, we got two of those big guys apparent. Is this because of the next phase? I think it is. Yeah. Guess we start at the bottom one. We'll see if we actually get two, but if we get two, yeah. Maybe,
Could we hear?
maybe, do we hero here, maybe? Yeah, let's hero.
Do it!
Let's see. If he can prevent the phase, get the orbs out. I think if we're quick enough, we can prevent the phase. Watch out for knockback.
Yeah, we also got 2 minutes on Berserk.
Should be fine. Get the orbs out. Mark back, watch out. Somebody dropped a poop in the middle of the raid. I am not happy.
Nice! Good job, guys!
Good.
Use the cipher's Yukari, the translocator, to build an arc.
You guys know what this means, right?
We're going for Anduin now.
Yes, we are!
We march to save the king.
Ah, fuck my life. I only have the notes.
Nice
There we YOLO.
Luckily the guide isn't too long. Let's see. It's also a lot of shit on the floor
Where the
again.
fuck do we go now, though?
Domination's grasp.
Alright, alright.
Well, we're having airtime. I'll check for.
Oh man, I'm using one of the most advanced beings, the teleporters, and I'm still stuck in traffic.
Ooh, cool. Apparently, I didn't make notes on Anduin.
Nice.
So let's just run in and have fun.
Actually, have him open on the guide page.
Oh,
Dear Lord. What?
It's a.
What a coincidence.
Yay, no trash, just straight to boss.
Oh my god.
What?
Well, I just looked at the. You know that I've been using the Ready Check pull guides,
Mm-hmm.
and they normally last within 4 to 5 minutes max. Anduin gets a full 8 minutes.
Wow.
So
Ooh.
that is gonna be one hell of a fight.
I mean, just the abilities list is
No,
a
yeah,
lot.
but they don't care about the abilities. It's oh Jesus, they have an entire positioning section. Where is the ooh fuck? Okay, now I get why. Now I get why it's 7 minutes. The recap is two pages. There's a phase 1, an intermission 1, a phase 2, an intermission 2, and a phase 3. Okay. Okay.
It's a YOLO.
Let's see if I can do this quickly. So essentially, we have to have the raid split in two. A tank, a healer, and a DPS in both groups. There's gonna be ads that needs to be CC'd in phase 2, apparently. Phase 1, kill Anduin. You want to have fill up Anduin's build bar in phase 1. Ah shit, there is a Shadow Realm. Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
there is.
So it's okay, right. So you have to split the raid in two to have people send into the Shadow Realm.
That explains the tiny arena.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so then the first let's
You're
say
going
half your raid gets hit
down,
by the
boy
first cone, and
king.
the other half gets hit by the second cone, so there's 2 smashes. So in the Shadow Realm, the tank picks up the Despair of Anduin, okay, and everybody kills ads, fine. You have to kill hostile ads and heal friendly ads, so there has to be healer and DPS, okay. Jesus, okay, several players will get a circle debuff spread out and connect with someone with the opposite debuff. To connect with the same debuff, or it's a wipe. Nice, okay, so we have debuffs to manage.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there's an arrow on your head, you get out of the raid and dodge the boomerang. Cool. I didn't think that was gonna be this long of a guide. Bloody hell.
Surprise!
Yeah. You know what? Let's just you just do the break. I'll read. I'll
Alright.
read up on it during break and see what I can figure out afterwards.
That means I'll be back after
This
break,
is gonna be a
guys.
bit of
See how this.
Dude,
Wow,
this is
if we're
gonna be a
clear,
bit of
because you
reach.
know the 2 last bosses this week is locked, which means that this is if we kill Anduin, that's it for this week. Unless we go heroic, who knows? Anyhow, I'll be back after break. Now we back.
So, if Miss is back, yeah.
Mhm.
Who are you putting your thing on? Are you putting your beacon on Shiloh or on Art?
On Shiloh.
Okay. I'm gonna put you with Shiloh. I'm gonna go in with Art, and I'm gonna let Svet stay out.
Whew.
Okay. Okay, so Svet is basically gonna be. Okay, so. Right. Yeah. I'll wait till everybody's back, but technically, it's a but there's a lot of actually tactics from what's his face again?
That one.
Arthas?
No, Green Troll and Boss in the Nighthold.
Gul'dan.
Gul'dan. There are actually some tactics similar to certain Gul'dan tactics. They kind of just mashed up a lot of fights,
A lot of
combo
shit.
things together in one big fight.
It's an orc.
No. Troll of an orc. Let's see if people are. I'm just gonna wait until people are back. It's gonna be a bit hard to explain.
I'll
if
do
people
another
aren't
ready
there.
chicken seat.
Yeah, chickies and tricky back. Okay, so essentially you see Anduin. Basically, he has a will bar there below at 0%.
Ah,
So the
fucking
idea is
it.
to fill up his will bar during the fight. You get 2 shots at doing that cleanly, and that is actually by having 2 groups of people. So I'm gonna have group 1 and group 2 go in first. So I'm not gonna see what's gonna happen, and then group 3 and group 4 go in second. What happens is he does a big shadow splash, frontal cone, whatever you want to call it. Everybody in group 1 and group 2 stands in it, and then gets sent into the shadow realm. Except Svet, you're gonna stay out. I'm gonna keep you out at all times, but I didn't want to put you in group 5 all by yourself. So you're always gonna be either out with group 1 and group 2, or out with group 3 and group 4. Your support healing on top. You wanna go inside, Svet? It's fine. You know what? I'll switch you with me and I'll stay up. It's cool. Don't complain if there's too much movement for you. There you go. You go in with Art. I stay out. So I'm always staying out, and then Mess, you go in with Shallow, Svet goes in with Art on the shadow hits. When you go in, you get 1 big ad that needs to be DPS down, 4 ads that can be healed, and 4 other ads they all look like Anduin that can be killed. The idea is to get the Anduin in the Shadow Realm up to 100 willpower. You get that by killing 6 little ads and by killing the big ad. So you either heal up 4, kill 2, kill 4, heal up, so whatever combo you want, but you have to basically get 6 little ones sorted and get the big guy killed. The idea for that is when that happens, that first Shadow Smash happens, you get out again, and we get a very big ad, I think it's called the Fallen King, that you need to DPS down. All damage that you do on him, that's actually the intermission phase, reflects as damage on Anduin. So you only get 2 opportunities to do that. So it's 2 times the Shadow Smash. So first group 1 goes in, does all the things in the Shadow Country, gets out again. Then group 2 goes in, gets to do his things in Shadow Realm, and gets out of it again. Now, in the first phase, people will get black and yellow purple and yellow circles on them. What you do not want to do is when you get the circles on you, you do not do black to black or yellow to yellow or purple to purple, yellow to yellow, because what happens then? You die. Basically,
Wipe.
it's a raid wipe apparently. So people with yellow circles essentially move out, stand still. People with black circles, just to avoid that people are running all over the place. Just yellow, run out, stand still. Black, run towards yellow. So just make sure that everybody's spread out, and then the purple or black, whatever circle, goes find the yellow partner. That's essentially the main tactic for phase 1. There's a black blob that shoots out of Andun from time to time. You kind of want to dodge that. If you get hit by it, does a lot of damage, so you don't want to get hit by it.
Hit by all the things.
And
Okay.
in the second, so then he does his slam on the floor. People go in, do the thing, get out. And then there is a second phase, and what happens then is you'll get 5 ads that need to be CC'd, because if they get a cast off, it's a wipe. So if ads could be positioned, I think like this. So this is a guess. I don't recall it from what I
No, that
just
seems
saw.
about right.
So this is like the 5 ads. Each ad needs to be CC'd individually, and then you kill them one at a time. That's what it showed on the. That's basically yeah. So we're back at an Agramar-like fight where you have to CC 5 things. We got 2 hunters that can do a CC. We got 2 rogues that can do. I assume we're in combat, so I guess sap won't work. Does blind last for a minute? I think so, right? Yeah. So blind.
Yep.
So we have a mage. We have a mage or a Maddie that can do a hex or a polymorph, whatever. So what we're gonna have to see the spawn spots. I think those are the ones. I'm really not sure. So I would say just remember. Yeah, we'll have to basically try to see if we can get all the CCs of. So I would say I'm just gonna go from left to right. So if there is an add-on cross, Misty can take that. Tricky, you can take square. Lumi, you can take moon. Sarili, you can take triangle, and then Maddie, you can take diamond for the CC. And then we basically just run with a tank and then kill them after each other. We can see the spawn spots once we see the fight.
Once we get there.
There is a key mechanic for healers. He does a massive orb on the floor. I think it's in phase 2. It does a massive healing absorb. There is no overlap. It's a different phase. So it's basically it's in the, I think it's in the intermission phase. There is no overlap as far as I get it. You have to see the combinations.
Seemed very
to be honest.
timed. All of it seemed very timed.
There is also a massive absorb for that. Basically, everybody has to stack in it, and the healers have to power heal through it. People that have their own healing can use their own healing, because if that it's a dome, and the more energy, I think it's like with Gul'dan, the more energy it has, the bigger the blast is. So you kind of just want to out heal it. But the problem is it's a healing absorb, so you also don't want to take too much damage. That's essentially a healer cooldown, whatever moment, just to keep things alive.
So we heal the players to reduce the dome, is that it?
Yeah, and everybody has to stand in the dome.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, there is normally, in phase 1, you have the black and the yellow debuffs. In phase 2, you don't have the black and the yellow debuffs. And then in intermission 1, essentially, you get so that's the fear thing. Okay, phase 2, this thing. Okay, intermission 2. In intermission 2, you'll get an effect where you get actually a wall of enemies. So intermission is the shadow blast, if I get it correctly. Wait, the shadow. Oh no, that's not. That's actually a phase. Okay, we'll see. In intermission 2, you'll get the same ads and a wall. Okay, I have to see that one. And phase 3 is the burner phase, essentially. I need to understand how this listing works, but I think I'll have to see the fight itself.
You also have a boomerang?
Yeah, that boomerang, that's what I call the black thing that goes in and out. So you just dodge that one. It's a black bolt, and it goes on multiple people, so everybody just be a bit careful where you do the things. And if you see somebody running out with the target on them, just make sure you're not in line with them or you get hit by it as well. And phase 3 is essentially a very massive race. He'll have, a bit like with Gul'dan, he'll have the big yellow circle in the middle. People with the black circle on them can run in the yellow circle to remove the black debuff. The problem is it applies a stacking dot on the raid. So you don't run it in all at once. You kind of want to dip in, dip out, and that's basically the healer versus DPS check race versus people not dying due to the black debuff phase. Again, same principle. If you have a black on black, it goes boom and everybody dies. But yeah,
There's a lot
just
of
have to try it and have to see
pure
it, I think.
wipe moments.
Essentially, we just started off, and Group 1 and Group 2 goes in, and in the first Shadow Cone, and Group 3 and Group 4 goes in the second Shadow Cone. But should just be phase 1, so just Group 1 and Group 2 initially. Let's try it. I think that's the only key part to remember the CCs. Assuming that those spots are right, Misty on cross, Tricky on square, Lumi on moon, Sarili on triangle, and Maddie on diamond.
But you'll have to be careful not to break our CC. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's put some bets. At which percent do you think we wipe?
5.
83.
Above 80. Yeah, that was my bet as well.
I'll pick him up and it says,
You can go ahead.
yeah, if we do the switch before the
No.
King Morn hungers, so I can
Yeah.
turn into the group getting sent in.
No. Yeah, just Art and Shallow. The only thing you have to do is taunt swap him
5,
as often as
4,
possible because it has a stacking debuff that
2,
increases attack.
1.
So you just taunt swap when you can. So Group 1 and Group 2. That's basically no problem there. That domination word is a dot. Something you just have to heal through. And look, there's Sylvanas.
Yay, Sylvanas!
That's the barrier that everybody has to get in and we have to heal through. Blasphemy, move out. And that's gonna be the thing with the circles. Okay, so blacks to yellows.
I got 20 stacks.
Yeah. So that's basically 1 and 2 go in. If you do not get into so you had 2 people colliding, that's what killed those 2 people. Those people in the Shadow Realm do your thing now. People on the top realm do their thing. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, this is gonna go wrong on top realm. So black and the 2 black circles go with the 2 yellow circles, or you die, essentially.
Oh, we already... And silence!
91%. And this is where Group 2 goes in. And after this one, you get if you get the intermission.
Come on,
You get
Sylvanas,
first
you're not even on the
intermission
thing! Shoot him in the face!
So it's 2 smashes, then intermission. Everything, and you see everything keeps happening.
Ping pong.
I don't like...
The fuck, all the way back here?
Yeah, we can just go here, can't we?
Isn't it just go up now?
Yeah. I was expecting him to turn around with that black thing.
The ads we're seeing, is that in the Shadow
That's
Realm,
that's
or-
no, that's in phase 2. That's later
Oh,
on.
okay. I
In
just
Shadow
thought I
phase,
saw
you just
some
nuke
Oliver,
into.
aren't you helping, you dumb...
So you get first 2 hits, and then so you get one Shadow Realm phase, second Shadow Realm phase, and then you get an intermission. But we haven't even seen the first intermission, so I'm just trying to get through the fight.
We failed on the first mechanic. I thought I ran into someone with the red one, but then I think someone else ran into me and we both died.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's evenly spread across everybody, and if the debuff runs out, you die. So
You got 8 seconds, which is pretty long actually.
Yeah, just what you want to do is just make sure you hit somebody with the. There have to be an equal amount of people with purple, black, and an equal amount of people with versus an equal amount of people with yellow. So save your buddy, save yourself. That's the end.
Save your buddy, save the world.
My buddy isn't a cheerleader. Alright, let's try again. Come on. Less than 90.
Everyone's ready, let's go.
Your reality. Beware.
Explosive sheep.
Everybody in, everybody in. It's basically healing helps you. Good. Spread and find your buddy afterwards.
Beware.
I still got a thing on me.
There's no, then Maddie
I did.
most likely ran into the wrong person, I guess.
I ran into no one.
Ah. Well. Black line means get out of the black line. That's the boomerang. Spread. Find a buddy. Okay, second blast will be for Art in group 3 and 4. That's the cone.
Ah.
Group 3 and 4.
It's okay, I died next to Sylvanas. Oh, this Whoopi's on 90.
I see why they use 5 healers for this. On a 20-man group, they use 5 healers for this.
How much do we have to get him down? Is it 0 or?
No, it's no. Actually, you have to do the 2 intermissions. So you basically do 2 shadow phase, and then you get into intermission. So we're basically still in phase 1.
That's smart.
I think we're gonna have issues with healing this. It's the fact that he keeps placing that dome is insane. Yeah, you have to really have to focus down the big ad. That is the key one. The trick is also the reason why you want to kill as much ads as you can in the Shadow Realm is because you get willpower back to Anduin, and then in the intermission phase he gives that back as a damage buff, and then you have to kill another big guy. And typically in intermission phase 1 you want to use Bloodlust just to burn that big guy down. But we're not there yet.
Still have 40 minutes. Anything might happen.
You have to go for, yeah, technically, the things inside, technically what you want to do, Svid, is like I said, you have 4 you can heal, 4 you can DPS down, and 1 big guy. And the ideal combo is the big guy plus 6 of any. So if you don't heal, you're lacking 2. So you have to go for 2 as a healer if you want to heal. But then the DPS have to DPS down 4. Haven't been inside yet, so I don't know how feasible it is inside to kill everything. But the big ad must die for sure.
I think it was just a big one. All the other little ones were dead, I think.
Okay. No, that's actually the vice. So yeah, we really won't have the big one down.
Put him on top. There's a lot of goop on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Or at least.
Well, the thing is, I split up the raid. If you look at the frames, I kind of split up the raid in similar classes with similar abilities, so that normally no one group should be disadvantaged.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's so weird. Go Savannahs, I can see you.
Barrier. I'm gonna use survival on this Kiddin.
It's on him, by the way. Or
Okay.
20.
Look for your buddy. Think Dado ran into somebody who wasn't his buddy. Those 2 people are gonna die now with the yellow circles. So 1 and 2 go in. Avoid the line on top.
Big one's dead.
That barrier is still up. It's gonna go boom. I'm not sure if he can. Yeah, 3 and 4. Can you combat Resimus?
You should be able to.
Yeah. Okay, these overlaps are just ridiculous. Yeah, that combo was too much. Remember, if you're in that circle, you essentially have a massive healing absorb on you, so any damage that comes in, just, yeah.
2% less. Go Savannahs!
Just gonna look how much that barrier actually does as damage.
Intermission! Intermission!
Yeah, so now you technically you get a debuff for damage, you do a hero and you try and kill that ad.
Was that Argos?
Yes.
Look like it.
Look like it.
Well, Everyone's super surprised.
Those last a little longer so we can get a better look at the ad. Ooh, I remembered something that I did today. I bought chocolate eggs because it's almost Easter, and I left them at work. And we also get a fruit bowl at work once a week. So I took a grape, I unwrapped one of the chocolate eggs, and put the wrapper around the grape.
Oh, that is so mean.
I love that.
I think we all just need 2 sets to do this.
There is a lot.
So just to be clear on the circles, you do not look. You just look. You just watch the color of your circle, right? So yellow goes with purple, and not yellow yellow, not purple purple. Don't know what the problem there is, to be honest.
What about the extra person?
There is no extra person. There is always equal.
It can't be always equal since we got one extra for it to be equal.
We're an odd number.
Maybe the person doesn't get it?
Yeah. It should
Wait,
be equal.
I don't know.
And it
otherwise
is.
it equalizes after one go.
Because we already went through it fine. That's not everybody gets it. So I mean, we got through it fine last one time, and then the other time I saw 2 people banging into each other, and then yeah, we had a problem. There are people running into each other with the same color.
Yellow standstill.
Let me just check. I'm just gonna mark shallow north. There we go.
I go.
So yeah, if you have yellow on you, so initially, before the cast goes off, just spread out. And then yellow ones just stand still and black look for yellow partner.
That's fair enough.
But initially, yeah, make sure you're spread out so that you don't hit each other.
Have you vermin ever witnessed such raw power? I think not.
We can do it.
Right. Let's try this again.
Watch your step.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I'm gonna revive on this one, so just get in. You can do the thing. Get out. Wait for your color. Find the partner.
Beware.
Black find. Yeah. 1 and 2 get in.
Partnerless.
Oh, Art has to go in because he has 10 stat.
Yeah, I couldn't go in. I was spotted.
So there's no tank inside now.
Nope. That explains the hits.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
I think tanks you don't want to stand in that thing. Mainly because of the healing absorb. Unless you are DK, so you can heal yourself a bit.
Beware.
Did we get it? No, we didn't get it.
Did we get a combat wrestle?
Gonna go in to see it. That's
Go
it.
inside.
It's a bit disappointing.
Or you would have.
What is disappointing is purple going on purple and yellow going on yellow. That breaks my heart.
Not breaking Mess's heart. Guys.
Wiz Khalifa even wrote a song about this fight.
Black and yellow?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Normally I would say yellow stands still, but if you see all the people just fading, all the circles fading away and starts to be safe, then I would say start running towards each other. If you're like, for example, 4 people left, I think you can start moving there. But initially, it's easier if the quick clear comes from people standing still and the other ones moving. It also prevents unhappy boobs.
Oh, that one over there has purple and I have yellow. There are 2 people with yellow in the way. I'll go straight.
Just run into each other's arms.
Hectic, but not a bad fight. Not.
It's interesting.
Doesn't bother me.
Bothers me in the sense that it is way too hard for the healers on this. I think we're gonna need an extra healer.
Well, it is a an eye level increase.
I use revive on the first one, just to get the first befouled orb away directly. But then there is a second one, so no healer cooldown left for that one. And then there's a third one later on, depending. You can try the first one without speed. What the hell did Art just do? Art just kill himself?
Art has given up.
He just jump off.
Too much cry.
Too much cry.
Yeah, if you pick him up when we switch on 10, I think that should be out. Because that was the...
No, that's our first one without DDs. And technically everybody's out, so it's more shared. It's the second one where there's only a few people, where there's only half the raid in one.
Yeah, I'll go in first and then I taunt when I get back out. But if you pick him up at the start now, it should be okay, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Beware.
Spread out. Wait for a sec. And we'll find a partner.
Beware.
Did 2 yellow ones hit?
Instinct coming up.
Because both me and Miss were black. Yeah, maybe just wipe it. We kind of lost the entire group too, because you didn't have
Yeah,
a
I
miss
think
in
we
there.
can
Yeah,
jump off.
just run off. So, first question: are there people uniquely colorblind?
It's
This
like
is-
that dress. Is it black and blue or gold and white?
I mean, you also have shapes above your head. So color should not matter. I did notice though that I walked up to someone with the opposite color and nothing happened. So you really have to go model to model for it to work. You can't just have the circles overlap.
Just hug, guys.
If we all just stack, there's a 50-50% chance that everything will cancel each other out.
Ready. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Oh, I pull him.
That.
That. At 12.
Beware.
Find your partner. Good. Congratulations. 1 and 2.
What's that?
Beware.
That dot is just murdering me.
3 and 4. Okay, I was hoping you could wing this. Spread. And dead. So yeah, there's a yeah. If somebody dies, the circle stays on the floor.
I was trying to heal to remove
no,
the
is
dome, but
88
then I
gonna
had
be
the boomerang
Yeah, I
on
know.
me. I moved away, and I need to heat.
I know. It's-
So maybe I need to save my divine toll for that phase. It'd be easier.
yeah.
Intermission!
Intermission.
Intermission!
You still have young father up. Use a hero.
It
So,
looks
yeah.
like Arthas.
Remnant of the Fallen King.
I have many, many wares.
We're getting to see more and more of the intermission.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, you can repair here at the stone, the portal.
Everything?
You can also mount up here, so. You can yak all the way, yakety yak.
Yakety yak. Again. Go, Savannahs. Shoot him with your arrows.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I was like, nope.
All the split. Find the part.
Beware.
Remember, people. Black with yellow. Yellow and black. Those two circles left. Run.
Beware.
Oh, something went
that
boom.
barrier still was up.
Something went boom!
I stood in it and healed myself as much as I could.
Oh lord.
I must admit, I'm having a hard time removing that.
Yeah, it is. It is really a lot of healing.
We died?
That was an impressive.
And hi, Liam. All the fucking white mechanics. So many. So many. We're at Anduin. They're all down besides Anduin. We got 7. And he's the last boss you can kill this week because the 2 last ones are locked. Right?
Thought I had eaten. Apparently, I missed my snack.
No worries. Hey, Watsy. Nice snack.
No snack.
Yum yum yum.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Find your partner.
Beware.
1 and 2.
I know, Teuton, just leave me alone.
Fine, buddy.
God damn it, I was a second too late.
We got a Siege.
Yeah, I got him.
Fuck. Yeah, we won't have a tank to go in.
Have fun. Oh, that was the thing, the flying things.
Yeah. Okay, that bugged out.
What the?
The circle's bugged out.
Should we define a position to for the boomerangs, because Art died because of that?
The thing is, you can try, but you run out with the line, and then you sidestep the line. Technically, that's what
But maybe
you
you
do.
can move to the same side, or more or less. They are coming from all directions.
I didn't even notice them.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't predict. People are literally all over the place because they're also spread out. So I don't really see how we can.
I should update.
Yeah, if you don't stand, just if you don't go with the tanks. Well, what we can try is if you can, assuming that the hunters don't over aggro on pull,
Because I haven't updated it.
and the tanks can actually position the boss.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I was using Hunter's Pearl to spare the other hunters, sadly.
I mean, first it was the druids, and now it's the hunters. I'm feeling some sort of blame here.
Oh, it's the hunters. You're talking
Well,
about.
when the boss storms towards you out of your circle and it has a very big sign saying Nivell as primary target.
I was kidding, T.
If you can tank, technically we don't have to move the boss too much. So what I would say is if the tanks can just tank him away from the raids You can just have like the side where. Oops, did I just clear all the marks? Great. Press the wrong button. Nice. Whatever. We're not even gonna get to that phase. Anyway, if you can tank him on Skull, right? You're on Skull and you face him away from the raid. Then the raid can essentially get the boomerangs out on any side but Skull.
Okay.
Okay. Eat your nums, T.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fine. You can just keep him there.
Beware.
Okay.
Okay, get ready to spread out.
Beware.
1 and 2. Find a buddy.
That was the donut.
Reposition.
Beware.
Three and 4.
Want us to get you up?
Shit. Yeah, the problem is the absorb.
I stepped out of it.
Yeah.
Intermission! Hello, archers. Slam him in the face.
When you go in, how much do you get killed actually now? Do you get the big guy and some of the small guys?
Yeah.
They were all dead.
Yeah, no, just wondering. I'm just asking.
We kill all of them and I healed you.
Okay.
Kill him! Kill archers!
So on that second barrier, am I alone there or you are with me, T, right?
I am with you. The problem is I actually already use a CD on the That's a third barrier. So I use already a CD with Sved on that one. So at that moment in time, I got literally I'm just standard healing as much as I can.
You are using your CD when? Sorry.
I'm using my CD. I used my CD. So I'm not using it on the first one. I'm using it on the one when I'm out with Sved.
Oh, okay.
But I can. My CD is a bit stronger as a group CD, so I can maybe wait for the third one, and then Sved will can take that one alone.
Yeah, because
it's-
of all three, I'm the one that lacks AoE, so
Yeah.
it would be a better help if you could use your CD there.
Yeah.
We want to do one more poll?
Why not?
No. Alright. Man, noe å gjøre. Hvordan går det?
So it's gonna come down to CD alignment as well. So
Espel at nei.
5,
Hver gang.
4, 3,
Bra.
2, 1.
Your reality ends here. Beware.
Jo da, tusler det går.
Beware.
Will you be okay with holding him? Things happening now. That didn't really work the way we wanted it to, but... Ah!
Beware.
Oh, I see the boomerangs.
Do you have yours, T?
yeah, I got mine used.
Beware.
Boomerangs.
Yeah, I don't think any. Yeah, don't think everybody was in, because there's still somewhat left.
Submit.
This is a rough fight.
Submit.
Oh, we did good, really good progress.
She's at 75 willpower, which is pretty good. Technically, you want to get to. I think you can get to 100 maybe if you get all the ads healed up as well.
Yeah, I noticed that the small ads walk into him and then do damage or drain willpower. So actually the small ones would need to die as quickly as possible, I think. Or CC'd.
Anyway.
Arthurs is just killing everyone. Good progress though. I mean, we got some kills in, right? Work.
Thank you for it, guys.
Thank you guys.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you, good night.
That means I'm off until Wednesday. I'll be back with probably fresh clear on Wednesday. Hope you guys have a good week until then, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye!